Good morning, good evening, and welcome to all the warships. My name is Robin, and today we are going to sail in the Tier IX US Battleship, Iowa. But first of all, thank you very much for tuning in the video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you will enjoy your time here. The ship we're about to sail in has 9 406mm guns, with a top range of 21.2 kilometers, 79,000 points of HP, and a top speed of 33 knots. For the modules I've installed, we have main armament modification 1, main battery modification 2, anti-air guns modification 3, damage control system modification 1, steering gear modification 2, and concealment system modification 1. For my commander, basic firing training, expert marksman, superintendent, and advanced firing training. That's enough of this short description. Let's take this mighty Tier IX battleship to battle. So here we are on the map Hotspot, and this battle actually happened before patch 0.5.15. I think this was the very last battle before I unlocked the Montana, and I wanted some nostalgia. I remember having pretty good times with this ship, and anyone that have been through the US battleship line probably have some good memories as well on this ship. We've spawned on the southeast part of the map, and I am going to push towards Sea Cap. Friendly Mayhan is scouting ahead for us, supported by the friendly Mogami, and I'm going to try and assist as close as possible to the enemy forces. Our friendlies over A are already engaged with a rather large force, and I'm just sailing in a straight line, using my speed to get inside the sea cap as fast as possible. Our friendly Mayhan haven't spotted any enemy ships yet, but I am pretty sure that we are going to see some action soon enough. The objective C is apparently not denied by any enemy destroyer, so I'm gonna push in confidently. An enemy cruiser gets spotted on the minimap. He's in range, and it's a Baltimore. Good broadside. I take the shot. My ship is immediately detected, and yeah, decent damage, 7,000 points, nothing massive. And here we go, shells already flying my way. It seems like a cruiser and a battleship are engaging me. Baltimore is still sailing completely oblivious to my presence, so I'm going to take advantage of his broadside and take another shot. Grouping looks good, and here we go. That's what you get, Baltimore, for offering me your broadside. Now, enemy New Orleans is very close to me, and I'm only realizing it right now. He is perfectly aware of my presence and is already angled away. Now, the New Orleans armor, unfortunately, is not really strong. And even though he's sailing away from me, I am still going to do a good amount of damage, almost 10,000. Enemy Colorado in the distance is engaging my ship, and I'm trying to set up one last salvo on the New Orleans before we get to cover, but my guns are not reloaded. I will miss the opportunity. Enemy Colorado, though, is showing a decent broadside. I am going to try to punish him, still while pushing relatively fast through Objective C. Shells land, and ooh, 20,000 points of damage on the Colorado. Now, it's a tier 7. There is a 2-tier difference between us. I'm not really surprised about the amount of damage I can deal to him. Now, I am going to assist my friendly Mayhan that is trying to maybe set up a torpedo attack on the New Orleans. Enemy Baltimore is back and is heading towards my position. The Mayhan is maybe going to lay some smoke between the island's gap, but he's facing a New Orleans. New Orleans are equipped with surveillance radar, but the Mayhan doesn't seem to be aware of this. He's going to lay his smoke screen regardless. And the enemy Baltimore has a very good tendency of showing me her broadside. Back guns fire up and I take her out. And here we go. Enemy New Orleans have popped his radar. I'm trying to support the friendly Mayhan and killing the New Orleans. Sadly my shots do minimal damage and the Mayhan gets taken out. There's no point staying inside the smoke. I need to push and eliminate this stubborn New Orleans. A back gun, he's ready to fire. I take the shot and finish him off. Enemy Colorado is definitely opening fire on my ship. My responsive fire is going to deal a good 10,000 and oh, I did not expect a destroyer to be that close. I'm going to cut the power and heavily turn inside a potential torpedo attack. I'm waiting for my front guns to reload and open fire at the Low Yang. And here comes the torpedoes. Thankfully, I turned enough inside the torpedoes that I'm only going to take 2 of them. Because of flood, I have to repair it instantly. Now, I am apparently committed to a very close quarter fight with the enemy Colorado. I am feeling confident that I can take him out, but I am going to miscalculate one factor. The Colorado have the same caliber as I do, and he's going to remind me that even if I'm a tier 9, I can get heavily punished. I take the Colorado out, but he could very well have destroyed me here. He hits my citadel for a massive 35,000 points of damage. That will teach me for the next engagement. Now, our team is not doing good. The enemy team have a ship advantage and a cap advantage, even though our 1000 force is actively pushing towards B and A. Enemy Neptune is reversing inside objective A, and I'm waiting for my guns to reload. She is backing up, so it's going to be an easy target. I'm hoping to do good damage, but dispersion is bad. I only get overpenetrations for minimal damage. Thankfully, no one is shooting at my ship. I'm trying to stay behind my friendlies. My repair is up and running. I'm going to use it directly. Enemy Neptunes notice me, but she's offering a pretty good broadside, and you know what happened when British cruisers offers broadsides to battleship. I take her out. Enemy Low Yang has sent torpedoes my way, and I'm trying to get behind my team and inside B cap. I am not detected anymore, which means the Low Yang have probably rotated behind the islands towards A. I I take long-range artillery from an enemy battleship, more torpedoes, but I'm safe from harm. Our team is about to capture Area B, and I'm gonna notice an Amagi in the distance. She's showing me a pretty good broadside, so I am definitely going to shoot at her. Dispersion looks good, and ta-da! Goodbye, Mr. Amagi. We earned high caliber, Confederate, and secure our 5th kill of the battle. I am trying to use the island as cover. I know there is plenty of ships in the area that are probably trying to finish me off. A teammate says that the Loyang might have gone to A, and I am ready to risk my ship to try and cap the last enemy controlled objective. The Loyang is actually right behind our line and gets detected by a friendly cruiser. And we are going to trade our friendly score for him. We have now rebalanced the kill counter, and this is going to be a pretty down to the wire battle. I've used one of my last repairs, and of all the troubles I could have had, it's a Kiev that is going to open up on my ship. He knows that he's going to be a very hard target to shoot at, and I'm just a big battleship sitting next to an island. He's going to try to set me on fire, and I don't really have any mean of taking cover from it. I'm going to try and set up for the inevitable engagement with the German battleship Gneisenau. He is heading towards objective A, and I do not want to get into his torpedo range. Friendly Mogami is set up to assist me, and I'm going to open fire on his side, dealing a nasty 20,000 points of damage. His responsive fire is going to bounce off of my armor. The Mogami have sent a devastating volley of torpedoes that the Gneisenau is going to have a hard time dodging. Mogami takes out the German battleship, and the Kiev is still harassing me from almost maximum distance. He have successfully set me on fire, and I am just trying to get away from him. Gneisenau have sent torpedoes, but I think I can outrun them. Enemy Kiev is dedicated to keep me under fire. I'm trying to suppress him, but not having much luck with this. I have to put out the fire before it eats me up, and I used my very last repair. I'm trying to stay concealed as much as I can. I really want to keep the advantage here. Our team is actively capping A back, and I'm going to wait for the enemy Iowa in the back to show up. I am detected, and the Iowa is offering me a pretty decent broadside. I lead the target, take the shot, and I am going to rebalance the engagement with a decent 32,000 points of damage. The Kiev have opened up on me again, and I'm just trying to run away. I'm trying to save my skin, keep the friendly team in an advantage. The Iowa haven't changed his course. I'm going to take the exact same shot as the previous one and take him out. Unfortunately, he gets a good hit in and manage to turn this engagement into a fair trade. Our team managed to corner and destroy the enemy Kiev, and we've secured a victory. More than 230,000 points of damage dealt, 4,000 XP earned, and 500,000 credits gained. We have achieved Kraken Unleashed, Devastating Strike, High Caliber, and Confederate. This was a pretty decent battle. We've dealt consistent damage to multiple targets. We've done our share of mistakes as well. The engagement with the Colorado could have very well ended the battle way sooner than I would have liked. But we've managed to help the team in what was a pretty close and hard-fought battle. It was down to the wire, and I really enjoyed it. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching it until the end. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, and you're a kind heart, give it a like. Until then, you have a good one, and you take it easy.